Welcome everyone, my name is Dave with Two Broke Bacon, and this is Just a Tech Thing. Today we're going to be bringing to you Sony's a5100 mirrorless camera. Now there's been a lot of hype around the internet and YouTube about this camera, and I don't like what I'm hearing. Now this camera normally costs about $400. That is if buying it at Best Buy like I did. But when I purchased this camera, I got it for about $349.99 on sale. Now I will say this is a Sony camera, so it is not for the weak-hearted. There's a lot of features and a lot of great things about this camera that I want to explain to you today. Now I've heard a lot of people trying to compare this camera to the Samsung NX Mini, which I have not tried out the Samsung NX Mini yet, but I have watched quite a bit of reviews on it. Now I have heard a lot of people comparing this camera to the Samsung NX Mini, and I don't think that that is possible. The Sony a5100 comes with a 16 to 50 millimeter zoom lens with an f-stop of 3.5 to 5.6. It has an interchangeable lens, with the a5100 uses a E-mount style mount on the camera. This allows the camera to be able to autofocus very quickly. And if anybody does vlogs out there, or is shooting any type of video, or shooting sports, you want that very fast, accurate autofocus. It also allows you to have what they call an optical steady shot. Now what this is going to do, it's going to take some of that shaking out while you're moving around. Now let's get to the elephant in the room with this camera, which I'm sure all of you have heard, which it is true. Sony's a5100 series camera overheats pretty quickly. Now I have watched some videos on this, and it does seem like it is due to the second processor that is in it not having a heat dispersion pad placed onto it. Now with that, keep in mind that you will only be able to shoot about 12 to 15 minutes of video at a time before it ends up shutting off or overheating, which I have seen in certain instances on hotter days where I've only gotten 9 minutes of video out of it, which really wasn't that big of a problem if I was, say, working on a vlog, because when I work on vlogs I just don't shoot everything all at once. I shoot it in different areas and I'm doing different things, or doing, say, different takes. But it does create a problem where a lot of other cameras, you don't have that issue of overheating. And then you also have to wonder, if it's overheating and it's getting that hot, what is it doing to the internal components, or say the life over a long period of time of the battery? So that's one. The second thing that I really don't like about it is its menu layout. Now the menu layout on the Sony a5100 it's tough to get through. Like, I mean, you have a menu, and then you have a submenu, and then you have features within the submenu, and then you have like 6 different submenus with 12 different features in each menu. And it's just a lot. It's a lot for a beginner to take in. That's why I can't stress this enough. This camera is not a beginner's camera by any means. This is for somebody that's used a DSLR, that's maybe taken some photography courses, something like that. And the second thing I want to talk about, which I don't know, or I've noticed within, say, the past 7 months is that the battery will start to die quicker. Now, I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know if it has to do with the heat. I'm not a professional like that. But it does seem like the stock battery that it came with, that the full charge just doesn't last as long as what it used to last. And that's kind of disappointing, Sony. Now, they do give you a year-long warranty on it as long as you register it on Sony.com. It's real easy to register the product, and you take a picture of your receipt from where you bought it from and you upload it to their site, and they are pretty good with their warranties. Now, I haven't had to call their customer service, so I'm not sure how well it would be with this camera, because I haven't had any major issues with the camera. Matter of fact, I just dropped it earlier from about, I'd say, 4 feet, and it turned right back on. So it can survive a drop. I proved that the hard way. I got nervous, not gonna lie. I was a little nervous, because I don't like throwing money down the tubes. But anyways, back to the Sony a5100. But when I first got it, the battery life was phenomenal. It was way better than any point and shoot that I had. It was way better than any DSLR that I've messed with back in the day. But like I said, now it's starting to fade out a little bit, and it's not holding its charge like it used to. But that's pretty much all the bad things that I have. I mean, the camera's... Another thing that I like about this camera, it is very good in low light situations. That is one thing that Sony does have going for them, is with their APS-C sensor, it's real good in low light. And that's just with the kit lens on it, which it's not phenomenal like if I bought a $700 ultra wide, you know, f1.4 lens. But for a 3.5 to 5.6, 16 to 50 millimeter zoom lens, it does a good job in low light. Now, once you start getting up into the extreme high ISOs, just like any camera, you are gonna start getting a lot of noise, which I started noticing quite a bit of noise around 8,000 ISO, but that's still not that bad. But guys, this is my this is all I got for no. Hey guys, it's been fun. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. My name is Dave with Two Broke Bacon. This is my newest series, just a tech thing. And this was the Sony a5100 review. Now I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Almost forgot. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the support button, so I can make some more great videos. And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for what you think about this video. Alright, catch you later.